Lord, we gotta see what it do. Gotta see what it do, fam. Gotta get out here and get it popping. Who out there doing what? Somebody out there doing something. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get it popping. Who out there doing what? Yeah. What's up with it, man? Mayweather. You know what it's hitting for. It's a beautiful day. So you know what? Ain't no work today. I'm gonna work on myself. And I'll give you this. There's an advantage to being self-employed, but it's also sometimes a disadvantage when you're self-employed. You know what I mean? One of the main advantages is you can manage your time the way you want to. Like you can arrange where you don't even have to go to work. You could arrange that you only work a certain amount of hours a week or a certain amount of hours a day. It's one of the advantages. One of the disadvantages is come tax time, like a huge majority of people, they receive a return. Most of the time when you're self-employed, you don't get no tax return. You lay there, you understand it. So one of the advantages that I really love and appreciate is I could kind of set my own schedule. If I don't feel like going do some shit, I could say, nah, I'm gonna chill on that. Or if I wanna focus on my health, I could fall back and just focus on my health. You know what I mean? What's up with it? Who that is? Okay, Red Gal. Yeah, what's up with it? So that's one of the advantages. Another advantage that has to do with time. I could call the office and be like, hey, I'm not coming in for the next 30 days. I'm going out of town or I'm working on something. They're not gonna say anything, but okay, just let us know when you're ready to get back at it. You know what I mean? So that's one of the main advantages. And when I was getting started with this whole industry, I was coming out of the music industry. And the music industry was very similar. Work your own schedule, you know what I'm saying? When the phone ringing and it's popping and you getting booked for whatever it may be, then you got work. Until the end, you got to create opportunity. You know what I mean? But when things slow down, I say, you know what? I talked to Mama West and I told Mama West, we got to connect some of these dots. Some of these powerful players we got around us, we got to connect them. You know what I mean? And if we don't, it's going to get hard for us. And R.I.P. to Mama West, she wound up passing away. And I wound up shifting my mentality to understand that I had to create a new version of myself. I needed to expand because if I didn't, I would have got left out to dry, you dig? The game was shifting. The digital age was upon us. The physical age was going out. And I saw it. You know what I mean? I watch artists like innovative artists that's ahead of their time. I look at their interviews and I pick up on, what's going on. So I knew at this point I was gonna have to expand who I was. And so I did. You know what I mean? I educated myself. I went and got a GED. I went to college. And I did all this shit back to back, like bam, bam, bam. And I was watching the music game shift. And for anybody at this moment, they wouldn't have saw it because I got booked for one of my biggest shows towards that time where I was paid the most. Represented hard, had a good time, but mentally I knew things were shifting. So I had to shift with it to survive. So I went into this industry knowing I got an escape plan for this industry and being in an ownership position. So I had a little bread stacked to the side and I had a whole bunch of drive, whole bunch of wheel, and I just focused. I pulled away from everybody. I went to this one whack ass truck driving school called CR England. I went to that bitch for a week and a half. That shit was whack. So after I went there, I pulled the move and shifted and went and got my license through this other resource. And then I worked for a company for 15 months. All while I'm working for this company, I'm understanding I'ma pull away, go do my own thing, and take back control of my destiny, take back control of my time, take back control of my life. But I did have to give up some of that control to create what you see today. But it was all a plan. It's a little muddy right there. Excuse me. Yeah. So, to take back control, I had to lose control. You know what I mean? You gotta do that sometime. How y'all? Hello, hello. Yeah, so you gotta lose control sometime. You gotta give up that control and sacrifice. But you gotta get started. And that's what we talking about this morning, man. We talking about getting started. There's a question, they say, how do you eat an elephant? The average person would think, I can't eat no motherfucking elephant. Well, you can, one bite at a time. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta get started, even if it's just chipping away at it, whatever it may be. It may be something simple. A room you need to clean up in your house. Arrange your garage or something. It may be something really simple, but you got to get started. And restarting, never let nobody discourage you from restarting. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You get sick, divorces, relationships break up, life changes and things happen. So you have to restart. It's almost like the saying, when you get knocked down, you only lose when you don't get back up. You know what I mean? So that's a form of restarting. You get knocked down, dust yourself off, and get your motherfucking ass back up. You know what I'm talking about? So we got to get started. There's a building near my house and shit. You know, when they do a new construction, most of the time they put a big ass gate around it to protect the construction materials. And so people just won't walk up on the motherfucker and hurt themselves and, you know, liabilities or whatever. So just the other day, I seen the crew throw the gate up. Okay, they threw the gate up. I ain't paying attention. Next thing you know, I see the crew early morning working. I see the crew 3 in the morning working, midnight working. I passed by that bitch today. Nigga, them hoes got a building over there. I ain't gonna call them men hoes, but them men, they got started, man. And now they finished. And that's what we gotta do. If we ever wanna see the end result, we ever wanna finish some shit, we gotta get started. I lay there, you understand, when I had that COVID a couple months back, I lost my appetite. Man, I probably lost about 20 pounds. I was light. I was feeling kind of loose. But after I started getting better, I started regaining my appetite. And when I did, my nigga, I was eating motherfucking sherbet ice cream and 7-Up going back to my childhood. I'm eating these motherfucking cookies every day. Nachos, nigga, pizza, nigga, shrimp. Hey, look. A nigga was going hard. A nigga was going way too motherfucking hard. And I told my lady friend, I say, look, I need to get back started. Don't offer me no fuck shit. You know what I'm on. It's all about nutrition, health, and wealth. We can't be out here chasing all this wealth, getting in all these great positions, but then our health is suffering. You know what I mean? I don't take as many physicals and doctor visits as most, but I'm required to take one every year. And most of the time when I go in, you know, little old doctor tell me, boy, you on the verge. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not there yet. So I have a chance to retract the health conditions and get back in order. And that's what I do, man. I try to stay focused, try to stay away from a lot of negativity, negative environments, and just get on top of my shit. Because if I ain't here, I got children. Yeah, a trill ass nigga got grandkids. And I got younger individuals that look up to me. So I want to be here as long as God want me to be here. And so, yeah, I'm going to get started. And I'm going to restart. You know what I'm saying? Who out there doing what? I'm just running my mouth. Who out there doing what, man? What y'all getting started on? What y'all restarting on? You know what I mean? Because we got to. My partner told me, he say, I understand. He say, but my nigga, just get started. And nigga say, man, if you doing 5 push-ups a day, at least you getting started. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that. That's the type of people you need in your circle. People who care about you. People who care enough to tell you some good news. You know what I mean? How you doing? Yeah. People who care enough to tell you some good news. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to refer back to this video from time to time. Hey, I appreciate that. This trill shit. This the shit I live. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to restart by saying you should drop an album with 17. Me and 17 got about, I think 4 or 5 unreleased songs. But right now, you know what I mean? He doing him and I'm doing me. I wish him much success, but we on two different paths in life. Just being real with you. So we had a good run. We made some good music, and I'm really disappointed about that because when we do get together, me and the nigga are so versed in what we do, man, we create songs like, man, I'm talking about immediately, soon as we in the lab and it's a good ass beat, we writing on that bitch and got it finished within 25, 30 minutes. So I'm gonna miss that about, you know what I'm saying, our collaborative efforts. But at this point, it's grown man business. Much success to all my brothers. But right now I'm on the journey, man. I'm letting God move me where he feel I should go. You know what I'm saying? And when it don't feel right, I ain't fucking with it. God forgive me. Ray T Boss. Yeah, me and Ray T Boss, that's my nigga. We got some great history. Ray T Boss was a good guy to me, man. He went hard, you know what I'm saying? He went hard helping me represent when I was by myself, you know what I'm saying? I come from PA, my nigga, and went to Dallas by myself. And I was out there pushing the line, popping the trunk, representing the whole UGK Ruckus. I'm talking about everywhere I went. I had a trunk full of Hezeleo CDs, 17 CDs, Vicious CDs. I may have had some Bankroll Jones or whatever. I had that one project, Steel Trio, we all was on. And I was out there representing. I was campaigning for us all. Now, at the end of the day, yeah, I gotta push my shit way more harder because I'm not a motherfucking distributor, God forgive me. And YouTube, hey man, I ain't monetized yet. So I'm gonna say a few little things. But yeah, so I gotta push my shit harder than anybody's, but at the same time, I had my brother's shit available. And so I'm not looking back, tripping on the past, tripping with nobody. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, on a mission. And I'm a rock like that. I got a lot of new music too, but again, I catch some 17 videos, and he says something that really resonate with me. He say, go get the stuff already dropped. And y'all may look at that like he whining or something, but in reality, man, we spend a lot of money on recording these songs, this and that, spend a lot of time. And if you enjoy it, shit, patronize with it. That's what you do for every other artist. That's what I do for artists I fuck with. I don't contact them and, hey, how much is it? Just, damn, the price right there. It's $1.50 or it's $1. That's my nigga, boom. I grab it. You know what I mean? Because I want to see that artist keep rocking, and I know that his art is how he get it popping. So I want him to paint another picture. I want him to express himself on another track. So I patronize with him. I'll tell you one of the artists that I was a huge fan of outside of rap. This ain't gonna surprise a lot of you, because some of y'all deep down fans of this artist too. But I've always been a huge Prince fan. I ain't ashamed to say it. The purple one. The artist formerly known as. You know what I'm saying? The symbol. I always been a fan of that dude. You know what I mean? He's a real captivating. He's not even to be called an artist. This guy plays every instrument. This guy was on top of his business. Like his first 5 albums, he played all the instruments on the albums. He arranged the albums. He wrote the songs. You know what I'm saying? This guy was incredible. So being attracted to the music and all that, when you dig deeper into the human being, you realize we all got something special, you know. But some of us, man, we're incredible. We've endured a lot that most would have folded under, and we still stepping, and we still able, and we still rocking. So I love to go in the studio and go drop all that hot shit. Man, do you know how many beats I got? Man, I got over 6 producers who've been fucking with me consistently since back in the day. What the fuck is that? That motherfucker look like a wolf. What is that? Look like a wolf. Damn. She was fine. Yeah, let that motherfucking dog go and grab his dog right here. Yeah, but like I'm saying, man, when you dig into the individual, you find some incredible shit. And I'd love to get in the lab and just create because I love it. It's what I love to do. But at the same time, as a businessman, I understand that as a grown man, GMB, I gotta be fucking with what's lucrative. And right now, I'm gonna throw this out there. My music make me about, without me even fucking with my music make me about $500 to sometimes $700 a month. That's not doing a show. That's not going to record new music. That's just my old catalog. You know what I mean? I don't really have to. It costs me more money to go do new music instead of just doing what I'm doing and let my old catalog sell. But I don't want to do that. So yeah, I got some new joints I'm about to drop pretty soon. God Spell Life. I got a new record with my nigga Tum Tum from DSR. You know, laid back Texas shit. I got a record from a nigga Trader Truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about getting that bun and getting a new record. You know what I mean? I started to ask him the other day, but I don't know if that's the move I want to make at this moment. So I don't want to false start a move. You know what I'm saying? Like when I get that bun and be like, hey, my nigga, it's time for us to do another joint. What the deal is, I need to be fully committed to that and make sure I follow all the way through with it. Because this is not for play. That's how that man make his living. So when I get at him, I gotta make sure that's the campaign I'm on. But so far, I got records with me and Ray T unreleased. Like I said, 4 or 5 more with me and 17 unreleased. I got a couple, you know what I'm saying, with Pimp that's unreleased. And then I got probably like at least 75 or better, Hezeleo songs that's unreleased. So it's plenty work, it's plenty creativity and that shit in me. And I'm not finna be trying to rap like these young niggas. My son, I leave that to my son. You know what I'm saying? My son told me the other day, he was like, my nigga, I wanna get in the studio with you and get you to rap on this pattern right here, like them young niggas be doing. I say, nah, G, I ain't finna do no gimmick ass shit. I know how to rap. I got years and years of experience from when the hip hop generation started. And it went to this new, how could I say, this new genre damn near, young nigga music, where they, what would it be called? They tripling, and then they got this lazy thing they do where they just piecing together phrases. Had to give me some money. Woo! had to give me some cash. Hey, all of those type of shit. Like, that's not difficult for me to do. It's just something I don't want to do. You know what I mean? My son, he's mastered that shit. That nigga Cole, he can do that shit every song. And then the crazy thing about him, I be wanting him to focus on his music and just keep going regardless of what's going on around him, because he's incredible also. Most of his songs, they sound like he wrote them, but he freestyled them. That art right there is not understood the way it should. That's really like a crazy ass talent to be able to freestyle some shit that sound like it's been written. You know what I mean? But yeah, so what y'all doing out there, man? It's your boy Hezeleo checking in. And also, I'm building up this YouTube. I never did really pay attention to this YouTube shit, but I've been doing a lot of research on that and found out it's a passive income. You got to get it popping though. Appreciate it, Dominic. Curtis G, what's up? M. Dot, what's up? Christopher Martinez, what would Pimp say? Chris, what would Pimp say about what? I'm out, let me see. What would Pimp say about what, Chris? Yeah, freestyling is mad skills. I got a lot of it in me too, but mine is more old school technique. Mine is more flow. You know what I'm saying? But I can freestyle from any angle, every angle. Don't even matter. But no, I don't want to do this new style. Not at all. I heard who is that? I heard motherfucking, okay, Joyner Lucas. I don't know if y'all familiar with him, but Joyner Lucas kind of like he's an older dude, I could tell. He's not near my age, but he's not really near my son's age, like early 20. But he's in between where that triple style that kind of come from like Twister, 3-6 Mafia, a little bit of Bone, and then who else would? I would say Quavo and them. Then Sauce Walker and them took it and made it do what it do, and then the whole world start fucking with it. So I seen Joyner Lucas featuring, I think it was E40, which E40 could play with that kind of style because he always was, I'm not gonna say awkward, but he didn't just have a basic flow. E40 never did have a basic flow. So I could see him flirting with that youthful new style that they doing these days. Then I heard T.I. hit it. T.I., I wouldn't want to hear T.I. doing it so much, but he also had a dope ass rambunctious flow where sometimes he would speed it up, slow it down, pronunciate. So yeah, they can get away with flirting with it to be, you know what I'm saying, in the current times and collabing with the youth, but it wouldn't be something I want to hear on a continuous basis from them. They are who they are because of what they done and what they do. So let them young niggas have that shit. Let them young niggas have that shit. Yeah, you're right. E40 definitely got his own style. I don't know if you knew it, but a nigga Pimp was finna have me go do an album with E40 in the beginning. I think I spoke about that, but in the beginning, Pimp had a couple of ideas before he formed the whole UGK record posse. In the early beginning of it, uh, he wanted me to get in a group with, y'all remember Smitty from Peace and Chain, Belts to Match? He wanted me to get in a group with him. And I had did the group thing. I had did the click thing, and I liked the click. But what I learned about the click thing, like sometimes weakness can hide in those numbers. You know what I mean? So I learned from being around a clique that the strong ones put up a facade for the weak ones to where you think the whole clique is strong. So coming from that, when I was a kid, and then Pimp organizing the UGK posse, I was looking at each individual and understand who they were. And the way it all landed, we was a clique of extraordinary G's. Like each UGK posse member was strong, you know, in some areas. Some were strong in the streets area, some were strong in this and that, music and the streets. Like, it was a clique of extraordinary G's. So I was proud to be a part of that because we wasn't hiding no weakness. Like, we all had backgrounds that, you know what I'm saying, could check out and we could stand on and step as a clique. Now, when he was saying the group thing, I also, up until about 2004, I wasn't in an official group, but me and my homeboy Hard Time, we had combined our efforts because he was a solo artist and I was a solo artist, and I was putting out more mixtapes, and then he was doing original music. And because, you know, we was partners and he appreciated, you know, my efforts towards his project, would allow him to use my facility, which he paid me, you know what I mean? I had a little studio and shit kind of ducked off, and I had flew my engineers in, and I was just having that spot exclusively for me and TGR cats. But Hard Time was like, why would I go spend money with somebody else? Let me rent your spot and finish my project. And so I'm like, hell yeah. And that's what we did. But he wound up collabing with me on his single and probably about a dozen and a half of other songs. So we actually started performing together. We actually started traveling together, and we called ourselves Double H, but we wasn't an official group. We was just two solo artists, you know what I'm saying, rocking out, doing our thing. And he a strong nigga. That's my nigga. He from the gutter, you know what I mean? He from the mud. He got it out the mud. If you see him with anything, he got it out the mud. He come from where I come from. That old law, that cloth, that grimy part of PA when it was very physical and very violent. And I'm not like saying, oh, that's some glorious shit. I'm just saying that's where we come from. That's what we survived. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my nigga Hard Time. And so we had some, like they say in the industry, some creative differences. And that's still my partner. But creatively, you know what I'm saying, he was a more rhythmic, soulful dude. And I was on that mixtape shit. I was on that, I want to rap with any artist out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear me on shit with niggas from New York. Like, if you look at some of the mixtapes, nigga, I was featured on mixtapes from all over this bitch. Mixtapes from motherfucking New York, DC. Man, I'm featured on mixtapes from France, Germany, Europe. Like, I'm featured on so many mixtapes and different things that you wouldn't even imagine. But I just wanted to put myself on track with other artists with different styles and do my thing, but still remain Southern. You know what I mean? Almost like a young Buck, but in my own way, because you could put Buck on any song with anybody, and I don't care about his personal business that's in the media. I ain't got shit to do with that. But because before I heard that, I always was a fan of his music. But that's what I always wanted to do, line up alongside of whatever artist from whatever area and represent and do my thing and still hold my value as a Texas Southern artist. And I believe I did that. But yeah, man. So as we were uniting as a clique, like I said, it was a powerful situation. And early in the day, I didn't want to be in that group because I just experienced the creative differences in the 2004 collaboration I was doing. And so after that, he had called E40, and he was talking about, this is Pimp. We had Saltgrass at this time, and we're in Baton Rouge. We was fucking with Trill Entertainment. We had went did a record with my nigga Fox a Million. Yeah, we had went did a motherfucking Wipe Me Down remix. And so we was at Saltgrass eating, and out the blue, Pimp called E40, and he like, say, man, I got an artist that'll fit over there. Hey, how you doing? I got an artist that'll fit over there, you know what I'm saying, with what you doing. You think you'll do an album with him? Boom, boom, boom. The nigga dope. The nigga kind of remind me of you. I don't know what E40 said, but Pimp just like, here, gave me the phone and shit. And I got on the phone with E40 Fonzarella, and it was just like I expected. He said some shit I ain't understand, his own lingo. And he like, shit, come on up to the bay, this and that. And I'm like, shit, yeah. I'm gonna talk more about it with Pimp. And I'm like, good to chop it up with you, my nigga. He like, yeah, that's what it is. And so I gave Pimp back the phone. So Pimp looked at me, he like, what's up? You wanna go out there? I say, nigga, you trying to get rid of me? I say, look out, dog. I wanna do this Texas ass shit right here with you. How you doing? I say, I want to do this Texas ass shit right here with you, nigga. Nigga, you just came home. We ain't even really got started. Like, I want to do this shit. He like, you gonna be doing this shit, but you could go expand your base, have a whole nother base, and still be working with us down here too. But me being, you know what I'm saying, naive and spoiled to the whole UGK culture, that whole base, that whole field, I was like, nah, I don't want to fuck with that. He like, oh, crazy, man. And we left it at that, you know what I mean? But I thought about it years later. It would have been a good option for me to go and, stand on my own and represent that shit, then tie back in. But I don't know, man. When Pimp was gone, PA lacked luster. Like, PA was starting to look dark all the time. And then when he came back, that bitch was just like, bitch was lit again. We ain't had shit out there, but the Pimp was there. You know what I'm saying? The Pimp was there, man. You see a motherfucking Bentley bust the corner and this motherfucking Pimp C, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was a part of that. So that feeling, going from a underground solo artist out there pushing this shit, telling niggas I'm Hezeleo, this and that, man, it had a different feel. Like, before he got out, niggas was patronizing, niggas was fucking with me. But after he got out, shit, nigga, my motherfucking phone wouldn't stop ringing. Niggas would call me at midnight. Hey, my nigga, I'm trying to get some more of them CDs, nigga. It's midnight. Yeah, but when you get out of shit, where you gonna be? I'm trying to get at least some more of them CDs, some t-shirts, all that shit, my nigga. Niggas just wanted to make conversation. But it was cool. And I understand. Cause when you got that light shining on you, boys want a part of that. But yeah, man, we just gotta get started. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's hitting for. And that's what it's about. We just gotta get started, man. But yeah, we had a great time. We got some great memories. I got a lot of it on DVD that I'll be putting on the YouTube. I got my DJ right there, International Curtis G, repping Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, that's how we going. We got to go out there soon, too. We got to go out there soon. I want to go see what they do in Trinidad. I know we going to eat good. I know we going to see some big fine-ass women. It's going to go down. You better get to working on that. Now, if I need to do a record with Papa Roo or somebody, let's do it. But yeah, man, whatever it is, man, you got to get started, man. If it's eating right, you got to get started. Eat right today. You know what I mean? If it's working out, hey, walk a mile a day. You know what I mean? Do some jumping jacks today. Do 5 push-ups today. Get started. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you ain't gonna never see the end result. If you never start, you never finish. Look how that sun put a halo. Look how that sun put a halo on my head, man. Ooh, I'm blessed and anointed. Thank you, Jesus. I like that. That's beautiful. But yeah, like I'm saying, man, we building up this YouTube. I had this YouTube, man, for 14 years. But I ain't know nothing on how this shit worked, what it did. I damn near was ashamed of it. I wanted to be on TV. I ain't know YouTube was really your own personal broadcasting channel. This is TV. You catching live TV right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, YouTube a bad motherfucker. If you ain't got a channel set up to where you doing something on that bitch, get started. You do something good. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you a mechanic, nigga. Teach me how to put on a motherfucking fan belt. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you cut trees. Nigga, teach me how to rope up and climb that tree and cut that hoe. Or whatever you do. You detail cars. Nigga, shoot a motherfucking video. Females, y'all do makeup. Shit, do a motherfucking makeup tutorial. Y'all cook. Shit, y'all seen me. I'm balling my motherfucking seafood. That shit I do anyway. I'm balling my motherfucking seafood, making a video, putting that bitch on that YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But my video came out fucked up for some reason. I don't know. You a DJ. Show a nigga how you be mixing. Man, it's all about opportunity these days. If you got an extra car, put that bitch on tour road. Man, we grinding, man. If you got an extra motherfucking room, put that motherfucker on Airbnb. Man, we hustling, man. Get on that motherfucking Fidelity account and start fucking with these stocks. We grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about making some more cash. You know what I'm saying? It's all about making some more cash. Buy a used car for low and sell that bitch for profit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about, man. We about making some cash. So get started, whatever it is that you're doing.